Hey there, Mouseketeers, Kate from Princessminnie here. Welcome back to my channel. I have a really fun video today sharing a bunch of the gifts I got for Christmas. I know it is well more than a month past Christmas at this point, and I totally intended on getting this video up sometime in January, but just to be honest with you, I kind of feel like I'm living my best life. Yes, the things that we can do are very limited at this time, but in terms of some personal goals I really want to hit this year, I've just been working really hard on them, and we're also working on redoing some sections of our home, whether it's just decorative or whether it's a little more intense. We've gotten started underway on a lot of projects. So January was just super busy. I also went back to work as a reading specialist. I'm in my building 4 days a week, and the kids have the option to come back or not. They can remain virtual, so the teachers have to be simultaneously teaching in person and virtually. It's a lot. I'm still completely virtual with my groups, but I have to be in the building. So just the commute time, because I have about an hour each way commute, even just the commute time, so getting back to work, working on our house, working on my own personal goals, including fitness goals and things like that, it's just sucked up a lot of my time, and I didn't have the time to put into the YouTube that I would have liked in January, but I'm back and it's all good, and it's not a 5-month break like last year. It was about a 4-week break. So now that we actually had a good old-fashioned snow day, and we have a snowy week, and I'm completely at home teaching again virtually, at least for a few days while John's out there shoveling the many inches that piled up, I had time to finally film what I got for Christmas. And yes, many of my Christmas gifts have just been waiting to be used, so I could show them to you first. So I can't wait to show them to you, and that way I can actually get to display them in my house or put them where they really need to go. Very excited about that. And I can take down my big Christmas background soon too, which will be wonderful, as much as I'll miss it. So that being said, let's get started. This is not going to include everything I got for Christmas, because I really want to keep it mostly to the things I think you guys will be the most interested in, and sticking to some pretty main fandoms of Disney and Harry Potter. And I also will just kind of be skipping around who got me what and try to more keep it consistent to the type of gift. For instance, the very first thing we got to talk about is one of my absolute favorite gifts of Christmas: Loungefly products. I have to say I was lucky enough to be gifted 3 Loungefly mini backpacks for Christmas. John has said to me, it's really your main collection now. He thinks I really need to put a good display together of them, and I do intend on doing that, so that's going to be really fun. But this, I actually helped John buy me, so I knew I was getting it. I helped him buy me this back when it came out in July-ish, maybe August, because I was like, this is the #1 bag I need to have, and this one will definitely be displayed very prominently in my collection. I feel like this is my Epcot bag, obviously with the Grand Fiesta Tour of the 3 Caballeros. I am just completely obsessed with this bag. I love the colors. I really didn't even know that this bright pink was here. It's pretty fun, and I most love that every bird is its own section, its own pouch. So Panchito, you open him up and he is the biggest section, and I'll show you the lining up close because it's pretty cute. And then Jose in the middle, he also is a small compartment. I'm not really sure. You'd have to put pretty flat things in there. And then Donald is the front compartment as well. And you can't fit much in there either. Maybe credit cards, cash, band-aids. Again, pretty flat things. But the biggest section is plenty big enough for me. And a lot of people ask, are the mini backpacks actually big enough? And I think they're more than enough, honestly. All right, I'll give you a close-up. But then I also want to let you know that I asked my husband for that. For my sister, I asked for the matching wallet, and I am not a wallet person. I do not need a wallet in my life. I use card holders or coin purses most of the time for what I need. So this is not going to be everyday use for me. I actually am using this to save up small amounts of cash in it, so that way the next time I want to go to Epcot and do a drink around the world, I already have everything collected. So I'm gonna start putting $5 in here every so often, like a small amount of money that you wouldn't even miss, you know, and that's a good little savings tip, you know. If you won't miss it, or take out $5 every time you go to the grocery store, by the time you're ready to go on your next vacation, you'll have a tidy little sum. So I'll show you that as well. The second Loungefly bag that I got was for my friend Melissa, and she also asked for like my top bags that I was interested in, and turns out this one that I sent her was already one she had her eye on, so that was perfect. And it is this awesome Star Wars very funny character bag from Box Lunch, and so it has that traditional shape where it has the front pouch. I do really like when the bags have the front pouch because I usually just put like my cash in there, or you know, stuff that I want really quickly and I don't want to have to go rooting through the main bag for. This is really fun though because it has like the characters doing funny things, like R2-D2's in love with a trash can. You have a coffee mug of Darth Vader that says, "I like my coffee on the dark side." You have Darth Vader holding a balloon shaped like the Death Star, so it's just all perfect. And then on the inside, it's just this really cool matte black. That this is going to be a perfect everyday bag. The quality is super, super nice on this one. So I feel like I use these mini Loungefly backpacks for a variety of different reasons. Like some are more everyday bags to me, some are purely park bags. And then this one that my friend Katie from Over the Mooney got for me. So every time I mention Katie, she's my amazing friend from Over the Mooney. She did a video of what I got her for Christmas. I bet a lot of you watched that. That video got a good amount of views. That was awesome. So it was really fun to see. But definitely go check that out if you haven't. But so she's going to feature throughout this video as well. She got me a backpack that I told her, because of the color and the beauty of it, to me, this one is either going to be a display bag, which again, I plan on making a really beautiful display. So that could be a centerpiece, or I think it could be great for like short weekend trips, like when those start happening again, like real like just like an overnight backpack kind of thing when you don't need to take a lot of things with you, because I just don't want this one to get dirty. It is this absolutely gorgeous white and like off-white or cream color backpack that has a gorgeous Beauty and the Beast scene. This to me looks like, not only is it me, but this to me looks like what Katie thinks of me, if that makes sense. Like how we're all a little bit different to everybody in our lives and we have different relationships with everybody in our lives. This to me says, yes, Katie saw this and thought specifically of me. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's how I feel. And I know Katie will be like, yes. Because we think the exact same, like almost all the time. So this one is absolutely gorgeous, but you can see with the color why I will like never, ever take this into an amusement park. That will never, ever, ever happen. I will never take this into work and like put it on the ground, like, or hang it up in like a locker. That will never happen. This one definitely is like I've already worn my 3 Caballeros bag and I'm obsessed with it. But that one, I just, if it gets a smudge or something, who cares? You probably won't even see it. But I mean, come on, with these colors? No, like this has to stay pristine forever. And while I'm at the camera, I totally forgot about this, but she got me a little mystery pouch that had plushy Star Wars characters in it, and I immediately put it onto this bag. It doesn't match. It'll probably go on the bag Melissa got me, actually. But look, he's a little hard to see in this light, but I got Darth Vader. And that's like the #1 character that I wanted, so that's perfect. And he'll probably come off this bag and go right onto that last bag that I just showed you. Okay, so I give out lists for Christmas to anyone who wants it. I don't like shove it in people's face, like, here, buy me this. Anybody who's like, hey, give me a list of things you want for Christmas, like my husband, then he winds up getting me maybe about like 30% of gifts from my list, and then he goes off script for the rest. Or he gets inspired, like, oh, she wants a backpack, I'll get her this backpack, or something, you know, something like that. So I like to include a few things for him that are like, this isn't expensive, this isn't expensive, and I like put them in a certain section. So if he wants to get a bunch of stocking stuffers, like I help him out, like I clue him in, you know? So this was not only on my really inexpensive list, because this is definitely under $10, but it was also on my I really, really, really want this list. And it is a Loungefly coin purse. Again, I live by coin purses. They're like one of my favorite things to get ever. And you can't have too many because I have all these backpacks and I could have a coin purse per backpack. It would be perfect. And so this one specifically is Cinderella themed, and it features Gus Gus, and it features one of Cinderella's mice. I know some of their names, but I don't know which one the green one is. I'll have to find out. You guys will probably tell me. And it's absolutely beautiful, and again, it'll probably go in one of my park bags with like maybe some spending money for a trip. All right, moving on from Loungefly products, let's do a real nice, quick, snappy category, and it's something I absolutely love, and that is slipper socks. So that is one thing I did tell John, like, I would like slipper socks because I feel like they do wear out and I wear them almost constantly. I'm always wearing socks or slipper socks. So it's just really the perfect kind of stocking stuffer or general gift because you need a whole bunch of them. And so this year I did not tell anybody the specific slipper socks I would like, but people who know me know it's a good gift. So I'm going to show you 2 pairs that John got me, but he actually got me 4 pairs, but I've been using 2 of them like religiously, and I don't really want to show you used up slipper socks, but I will let you know one is a really cute Ravenclaw themed and the other is Mandalorian themed. It's the child. Those, honestly, don't get them from Box Lunch. If you see the child slipper socks from Box Lunch, they like fell apart almost instantly. Like I still wear them because they're really cute, but they do not have any structure left after like 2 wears. It's insane actually. And then the 2 that John did get me, and he got all of them from Box Lunch. Tom Nook from Animal Crossing. Tom Nook is my favorite Animal Crossing character. I'm pretty obsessed with him. Not only do I love raccoons, but I just think he in general is a very special character. And then John got me the Toy Story aliens. Now, 2 of my friends, Robin and Katie, got me this last year for Christmas, and I've been wearing them out. You know what I mean? So it's like, he didn't even realize that I had these. I guess he doesn't pay attention to what's on my feet half the time. But so it was so cool because I was like, oh my gosh, now I will never run out of these. That's perfect. So I'm probably gonna actually hold on to these and not use them for quite a while. And so he got me 4 pairs, but there was 1 pair I really did have my eye on and my heart on, but I just didn't tell him any that I was specifically interested in. I did want those Tom Nook ones pretty bad. That was a good score on him. And then so the last person I exchanged Christmas gifts was Katie. And I felt slipper socks and I was like, awesome. And it was the exact pair that I truly, truly had my heart set on. And it was these amazing Chip and Dale slipper socks. Like, first of all, this is the most gorgeous red color ever. Oh, and by the way, the little non-slip pads on the back are acorns. Amazing. But you get a 2 for 1. You get Chip and Dale. It's kind of hard to show you without taking these apart, and I don't want to take these apart yet. Although I think this is the perfect month to wear them, so I probably should, February, Valentine's Day red, you know, I probably should take these and make these my next pair. But I also don't want to like start you know, having them fall apart because that's what slipper socks do. So I'm not 100% sure when I'm going to start wearing these, but obsessed. The next category is something completely on its own, and I couldn't believe that John got me this. He bought me this entire case of mystery minis. They are Disney Afternoon themed, so you have characters from Tailspin, Rescue Rangers, Darkwing Duck, DuckTales, and oh, yep, that's it. Those 4. So as much as I actually wanted to open a couple or the whole thing on Christmas, and he said, no, make it a video for your channel. So you will be seeing this shortly, upcoming. I actually said that I want to rewatch Tailspin and Rescue Rangers a little bit before I open this up. Darkwing Duck was like my favorite show as a little kid, so I definitely already remember most of that. And then DuckTales I've been rewatching pretty religiously, so that'll be cool. But I am very, very excited for this. Something else that's in a category completely by itself is like this beautiful plaque that Katie bought for me. I thought maybe she made it at first because she's super craft superwoman. But no, she did purchase this from a small shop. And again, it just goes to show how much she really listens and knows me, because it features this amazing Mickey gingerbread or Minnie Mouse gingerbread. And it's so cute, and I want to do this big gingerbread display next year at Christmas time. It says Sweet Holidays. It has so many cute little extra details. I'm going to give you a close-up right now, but I thought that was so, for lack of a better word, sweet. Something else from Katie that I don't think anyone else got me anything like it, kitchen towels. And then this was cool because she's one of the few people who buys me Marvel related items, so it was super neat. And I think I can't remember which towel she really liked. I want to say it was maybe this one. And it has the Hulk like smash fist, and it says, "You wouldn't like me when I'm hangry." Hilarious. I love it. The colors are super, super fun on that one. But then we opened up the secondary towel in there, and I really, really love it. There's so many cool details for you to like find and analyze. Like you have Mjolnir, Thor's hammer. I was almost gonna say Hulk's hammer. No, Thor's hammer, but it's a pretzel stick and a marshmallow. Or you have like a donut that's Captain America themed. Oh, the first thing I saw, because I love avocado. It's an avocado, but the pit is Baby Groot. So I'll just go ahead and put this up, and you can kind of see what you notice. Okay, speaking of stuff that nobody else gave me, something that John really splurged on was from the Wonderground Gallery, and he bought me, I'm going to just show you the back so you can see scale, but he bought me this beautiful art print. On the back it actually gives you the information about the artist, and it tells you the rarity like of your piece. Like there were only 95 of these made, but this is called Orange You Glad We Tiki. And John just said that this made me think, or made him think of me. And that really warmed my heart. I think I started crying when I opened this because it was just so thoughtful. It is this brightly colored Adventureland kind of themed nod to Disney. Obviously you have a huge orange bird, and then you have the tiki room birds. And I just love how all these colors go together. I am so amazed he picked this out. And he does call me his little orange bird sometimes, so that was a nice little nod. And I have really been wanting to collect a lot of Disney artwork, but this is something, these are pretty pricey. And it's not something I would ever normally just like buy for myself on vacation. So he said he might want to like buy me one of these a year for Christmas or something and make it a tradition. I don't know, that would be cool, but we're trying to find the perfect place in the house for it. Something that my sister Lauren and her husband Eric got for me is something that I had forgotten about, but Eric actually I have the best brother-in-law. Like we all, me, my sister, her husband, and my husband, we all have such a great relationship together, which is so rare, I feel like, because the four of us are like best friends. And it's really amazing. So like it's not weird for like my brother-in-law to randomly text me things. And he texted me this one day, a picture of this, and he was like, "Do you like this?" And he's like, "Cause I'm in Target and I can grab it right now." And so he did months and months ago, and he held on to this for me, and it is one of the Alien remixes, like one of the like original ways they did the Alien remixes before they became like full-on Funko Pops. And Katie had actually picked me up the Alien as Buzz. So when I saw that he could get the Alien as Woody, I was like, perfect. All right, so I gave a lot of gifts out to people that were board game related this year, and I got 2 of my own, and those were for my friends Jess and Chris. And so we are all really big Harry Potter fans, and one thing that we do at their house a lot is play Harry Potter trivia, and let me tell you, Harry Potter, I'm sorry, not just trivia, Harry Potter Trivial Pursuit. It's tough. Like, yes, they have some questions that are like, what was Harry Potter's redheaded best friend's name? Like, obviously. But that's rare. Usually it'll be something that you would have had to just know page 81 of book 6 super well to like really get, or it'll actually talk about the movie production and the producers of the movie, and you're like, I don't know anything about the producers of the movie of Harry Potter or like the set designers. It gets into the minutia, I'll tell you. I mean, it really fits the name Trivial Pursuit, right? So they got us our own Ultimate Edition Harry Potter Trivial Pursuit. It has really cute pieces, and you really do need to know like the book and the movie to get these answers. But it's fun, but you have to devote a lot of time. Like, it usually takes us maybe 3 hours-ish more to finish one game of this. So that's a game I'm familiar with, but then Jess and Chris also got me Harry Potter code names, and I've seen various editions of this code names type game, but I really don't know anything about it. And reading the back doesn't help me much. Like, I feel like you still need to understand the game to even understand the description of the game. So I'm kind of excited to learn about it, and it's cool that it says 2 or more players. Oh, and it says 15 minutes. It's very different than the Trivial Pursuit, because sometimes you don't have 3 hours, you know? So this will be super fun. I don't know what it is, but I know that they make a lot of these games, so I'm assuming it's really fun. Jess also, we like to get each other from time to time Alex and Ani bracelets, and so she got me a Harry Potter themed Alex and Ani bracelet, and it is the Liquid Luck potion. I don't really want to say what its actual name is because I feel like I always butcher it. Felicius, maybe. Felicis. I don't know how to say that word, and that's like weird to admit, but you don't know everything, so it's okay not to know everything. But it's the Liquid Luck, and so I have been wearing this a lot just as a single bracelet, but I'm also excited to get to wear it with my other Harry Potter bracelets. So let's talk about something else that is not one of a kind, it is 2 of a kind. My mother-in-law makes a lot of wooden signs. I'm taking the bow off of it now, and then I'll turn it around and show you it in its full glory. But she like hand paints a lot of signs. I have a really beautiful Christmas one from her, and if you flip it around, it's a Halloween one or a fall one. So it's a really cool piece that I get to keep out for a few months of the year. And so every year she kind of does like a different crafty project and that she gives out to a lot of people, and this year were these little welcome signs, but everybody got a different like character or something that defined them on their sign. And so mine is like a Mickey head balloon kind of looking thing, and it's really beautiful. So I love that, you know, her husband, I believe, cuts the wood for her, and then she'll stain it if she wants, she'll, you know, design it. 2 people got like this Mickey head. I think it was my husband's sister as well. They're big Disney addicts throughout his whole family. And I haven't decided where I'm going to put this yet, but I feel like it could go in a bunch of different areas. It might stay in my YouTube room. I'm not sure, but it's really beautiful, and it's super meaningful when people make something just for you, or just for you and one other person. Let's talk about drinkware. It feels like a weird segue, but let's do it. So I think I only got one drinkware kind of thing for Christmas that's not a mug. Mugs, I'm just realizing I'm gonna have to grab a few things from my cabinets because I've been using the mugs I got from Christmas because I'm addicted to tea in the wintertime, so I've had a lot of use for them. But this, I have a, oh, what would these be called? I can't think of the word, but it's this really cute little, I mean, for me, it'll hold wine. Like, I'm assuming maybe that's what it's for. But you have this little, I swear I could think of the word when I grabbed it. A little drink holder, and it's Harry Potter themed. It says Mischief Managed, and I mean, that's kind of the vibe I'm feeling when I'm drinking some red wine. So this will be perfect, and this was another Harry Potter themed gift from my friend Jess. And very cool. I like the black on it as well. A tumbler? Not a tumbler. A tumbler? I don't know. Whatever, I'm definitely gonna enjoy using it. Okay, I'm really interested to see what you guys think about these next two gifts, because I am just still a month plus later experiencing shock that I got two of this kind of thing this year when I don't think I've ever been gifted this kind of thing before, ever, and I got two in the same year. That just blows my mind. So I got two sets of salt and pepper shakers, and they're really decorative, you know what I mean? And I know some people collect salt and pepper shakers, so it's definitely like a fun, unique kind of gift. And again, I know like some people have really big collections of these, so you have to let me know if you collect them. And so the first one was for my mother-in-law, and it's a Cinderella, Jacques, and Gus Gus salt and pepper shaker set. So I think they're both sitting on like cheese, because mice like cheese, right? And then I'm not gonna take those out. I'll just do a quick, you can see them in their packaging. And then back to my friends Jess and Chris. They picked up for us, or me specifically I should say, Porg salt and pepper shakers. Oh my gosh, so funny. And they actually came with a little nest for them to sit on. I guess I need to watch this movie again. Like, I never thought, do they have nests in the movie, or was this like a liberty taken? I don't know. I think that's hilarious. So we have like kind of like a forlorn little porg who's accepted his fate, but then you have like a crying little porg who's like, I don't like this. And porgs are one of my absolute favorite things from Star Wars. We were ranking our top 5 favorite Star Wars characters, my husband and I, the other day, and I was like, can I put porgs like as a general category? It's one of my favorite characters. And he goes, no, you're not allowed. So I didn't, but asterisk porgs are one of my top favorite characters. So let me give you a close-up of this set. Okay, so the next 3 gifts are all from my friend Melissa, and the first 2 things actually she heard me say in videos around the Christmas season that I really wish I had for myself. They were gifts I bought for other people, and so she went out and actually got them for me. That is amazing. And the first is this wand from Disney that we bought for a kid in our family, but I really wanted one for myself. I think it could be really cute home decor for Christmas. But also I am hoping, you know, maybe in like 2 years to go to Disney for the Christmas season. And so I think this would be so cute to have as like a photo prop or something there. And now I have my own. I'm really, really psyched about it. And so it's not your typical bubble wand. From what I hear, what I understand, it's actually a Snope or a fake soap, like that's made to look like snow wand. So I think that's really, really cool. And then something I had gotten for my oldest niece was a Spirit jersey. Now I didn't get her this exact one. I did get her this gray and Sherpa Spirit jersey, but mine is the Disneyland version, and I have been wearing this out. Like, I spend so many of my days in this amazing Sherpa Spirit jersey. It has really cute details on it, like little just light and dark gray stripes, but really you get it for like the spiritness of it, right? And then finally, she got me something else to wear, and these are the only fandom related socks I got this year. I'm really surprised about that, and really pleased with what she got me, because I did not get myself one of these this year, but I normally do, and it's an advent calendar. Now, of course, it won't be an advent calendar for me. I just get to open it up, and I've been waiting to, like, I get to open it up like normal, although I might do it every day from like now on or something, now that I've showed it to you and it's like pristine condition. It is Harry Potter socks, and it says 5 pairs of crew socks, 10 pairs of low cut socks. And I really needed more crew socks for like boots for the winter, so incredibly excited about that. I don't have a lot of Harry Potter socks either, so that's really cool. Speaking of Harry Potter, I got 2 Harry Potter themed puzzles for Christmas. I never was really a puzzle person as an adult, at least. And then all of a sudden, because of quarantine, became a puzzle person. I'm one of those people. So John got me this one, which you can find both of these on Amazon. I know that because I linked these two in my wish list this year. And it looks really simple. It's all of the house mascots. But this took me a good couple of hours, and it actually has a lot more beautiful detail than you might imagine. I've really, really enjoyed this one. 500 pieces. I did it New Year's Eve and finished it before midnight. So it took me a couple hours. That's like normal, right, for a puzzle. This one, however, I did not realize, based on this beautiful picture of magical creatures, this is actually a circular puzzle. And if you have not done a circular puzzle, that ups your puzzle difficulty so much. Like, I can't even tell you. This one took me days. I mean, days. And of course I wasn't sitting there for literal days, but I could only work on it every so often because it was tough. It is 500 pieces, but it felt like 1,000. But definitely recommend these puzzles. Very, very fun. And I definitely plan on doing them a bunch of times. Let's talk about Jim Shores. I got 3 for Christmas. Love me some Jim Shores. Now, technically I got 2, but as I mentioned, my friend Melissa was giving me gifts. She got me this beautiful Minnie. Technically, this was a gift last Christmas, but it didn't get to her on time. And she printed out a picture of it to give to me. But of course, with everything going on in the world, we didn't really get to see each other at all last year. So I finally got my beautiful Minnie Nutcracker to go with my Mickey and Donald. John got me, it was on my wish list, this amazing and huge Mickey's Christmas Carol, which I did not realize was so short. I just watched it this year for the first time in years, and I can't believe it's so short. Still love it. But Mickey's Christmas Carol has all the ghosts in the window, and the details are absolutely gorgeous. I love this. It gives me such a Christmassy feeling. I've had it displayed since Christmas Day, and I really don't want to put it away. And my sister and brother-in-law picked out the most gorgeous Disney princess that I think it's called White Woodlands, maybe Jim Shore, where it's like a kind of all monochrome. I talked about that earlier, where it's like whitewashed a bit, and it's absolutely stunning. It's the Pocahontas one. This was released very recently, and it definitely was high up on my want list. So I am so thrilled that they got this one for me. You have Miko, and you have Flit, and some other woodland creatures, but everything about this is just absolutely stunning. I love the size, and this will be like a year-round display piece for sure, but I might like move it around for fall since it has the animals, and like highlight it in a special area. I haven't decided yet, but I'm thinking about that. So pretty. So my friend Melissa also got me 2 mugs, and they are these gorgeous ABC collection that Disney has, where they have every letter of the alphabet. They have them on mugs, trinket boxes, they have art prints, they have kitchen towels, you name it. And so she had previously gotten me the Z for Zurg mug, and now she got me the O for Orange Bird and the C for Cinderella Castle, and I have been drinking out of these like crazy. I definitely want to get a few more. I just bought myself a mug tree, and it has 6 hooks. So now I have 3 distinct ABC mugs, and I'm planning on getting 3 more to fill up that mug tree. And I am just completely obsessed. These put me such in the mindset of Disney World and being there, and it really transports me every time I have a drink of tea. Let's talk candles, because everybody loves candles, right? My husband picked me up some non-fandom related ones that were amazing, and I still haven't wanted to burn them all the way because we're just enjoying them so much. My sister got me a bunch of fandom related candles, Disney related candles, and the first I'm going to show you as a set, because we have a candle for Locke, we have a candle for Shock, and Robin, you know it's coming, Barrel. So my sister gave these to me as a set in like one big box. And so this is from, I can't even pick them up all at the same time, but these candles are from a small shop, and I believe you can buy them all like individually, or you could buy them as a set. And the Locke and the Shock are super glittery. The Barrel is like smooth as butter, and they smell incredible. The Locke smells like candy corn, Halloween, and mischievousness. Hilarious. The Shock smells like pumpkin spice and everything not nice. And Barrel smells like funnel cake, treats, and sneaky tricks. And I'm pretty sure this was my favorite one. Yeah, I mean, I'm just a sucker for anything that smells really like baked goods sweet. So incredible. And I'm gonna give you a close-up of these so you can see the shop name, and just to see the glitter and the beauty of the labels as well. So my sister and her husband also got me 2 other fandom related candles that I just love together. It was so clever and creative of them. And I'll just say really quickly that they also got my husband some candles, and then we got them candles each individually, and we got my niece candles. So I said, like, at this point every Christmas we should just do a candle swap. Like, we clearly all love them. It would be really fun to maybe do like a white elephant of candles and kind of see what scent you end up with or something. So I might really try to get that going next year. But so, I can't remember which of these I opened first. I think it was this one, and they came together, and sometimes we like give each other hints about what the gift is, and she said like they're a set, and I was like, what could go with this? So, the first from Main Street Melts Candle Company, I got this Polynesian Village candle. You can see it's just a really beautiful, again, neutral colored candle. And it has such a floral, tropical scent. It's lovely. Definitely put me in the mind of visiting the Polynesian. And so when I opened this next one, I was like, what could this be? It's Ohana bread pudding, which is like my favorite thing in the whole world. Definitely incredible smelling. Smells just like the caramelliness of the Ohana bread pudding. And I'm obsessed with that. And we took them to their first ever Disney trip as a family. We took them to Ohana, and I topped up this bread pudding for like 2 straight years. And unfortunately we kind of got it on like not its strongest night. Like, it was not fresh from the pan, if you know what I mean, but we were also full. It's like we weren't going to send it back and like get another like fresher, hotter taste. But still gotta love the Ohana bread pudding, and so fun to get the Polynesian in 2 different kind of scents and 2 different modes, if you will. So that was awesome. Okay, I'm gonna count this as a fandom candle because I know a lot of you out there know of and or love this candle company. It's Wishes Candle Co. This was from my friend Melissa, and now this was their Starlight candle. And if I'm not mistaken from the emails I get from them all the time, I think this is like a yearly scent that they do, but like maybe only in December or something. And so it's pretty exclusive, and I don't remember what it smells like. I've been displaying it though because the color is absolutely gorgeous. It's definitely sweet, but not like baked goods sweet, more like sugary candy sweet to me. And I feel like it smells kind of like grape-ish, but that might just be because it's purple. I don't know. This is really cool. It very much matches a Mickey and Minnie wedding gym shore that I already have, which has like very muted purpley blues and gray tones. So I've actually been displaying this, and I tend to display Wishes candles for, gosh, I have one Melissa gave me like 2 years ago that I still haven't burned because it goes with my orange bird pop so much that I just keep them together. So I get my use out of candles, guys, because I use them as display pieces forever, and then I finally burn them and enjoy them that way. So very happy to have this, and definitely cool to have like an exclusive scent. I think we're down to 3 categories of gifts. We have Funko Pops, we have pins, we also have ornaments. Let's go ahead and do the ornaments. Most of my ornaments came from John this year. Okay, some of these I picked out and I was like, hey, I love this set of ornaments, or I love this specific ornament, but some I kind of was like, I'd like a Stitch ornament, and he picked the Stitch ornament he wanted. Or when we were in Disney Springs last, I was like, I love everything here, like on this section. So he was able to pick out what he liked. And so I did get a set of Christmas Disney Fab Five-ish characters. It is the Fab Five. It's not even Fab Five-ish. It is Fab Five. And you have Christmas Mickey and Minnie, Christmas Donald, Christmas Goofy, and Christmas Pluto. So cute. I, of course, opened this Christmas morning. I opened all these Christmas mornings, Christmas morning. And so I did hang the individual ones right away on the tree and pulled them down to show you guys. Although I'm just realizing that my friend Katie got me some ornaments and I think I put them away. After finishing filming this video and during the editing process, I realized I did indeed put the ornaments that Katie got for me away in a safe spot so my cats couldn't destroy them. And so I am just throwing in this video clip. We have Buzz Lightyear, definitely one of my top favorite Pixar characters and Disney characters in general. And I know that they made a Jessie and a Woody also in this style, but I never saw the Buzz. And I am just totally obsessed with this. I think the colors on Buzz are phenomenal. And then him holding a block, I mean, that's just pretty cool. We have this gingerbread Mickey key. I was really into getting the collectible keys at the Disney store when you had to like line up for them and only so many people got them. And now that you can just like buy them with purchase, I'm not very interested in them anymore. But this is phenomenal. This ornament, I love it. I think it's so cool. And I love how it's like candy cane and gingerbread, because those are my 2 favorite Christmas flavors and scents. And a teeny tiny castle made of those same elements. I think this is the cutest. So other ornaments that John gave me is, I have a few Stitch ornaments. So he gave me this one where Stitch is chowing down on a gingerbread man cookie. And then he also got me 2 of the ear hats. I collect the ear hats. I have a bunch of the princesses, and so now I'm starting on like the attractions. So I have Tiki Room, and I don't even think I told him I wanted that one, so he found that one on his own, and I thought that was super cool. And then the Buzz. The Buzz, with Zurg especially, that's why I really wanted it. But from Space Ranger Spin, or the actual good one in Disneyland. What is it? Astro Blasters, I think. And so very excited to have that one. Really, really neat. John also got me this enormous ornament. It's so big. It was one of the specialty like series they had this year at Disney. One side of it is a snowflake. The other side, to celebrate the season, it's Mickey and Minnie kissing while they are ice skating. Pretty cute. Unfortunately, my cats already destroyed this one. By which I mean they knocked it down from where I had it. And it broke the very tip off. I mean, it probably might be fixable, but I said to John, you know what? I put it right on the tree. It was pretty enormous on the tree. I actually might just keep it out anyway, so I'm not even too bummed that the like part where the loop, essentially. I'm not too bummed the loop is gone, because it's still a really cool display piece, and I think it's better off the tree anyway. It was really, really big on the tree. My friend Mindy, a work friend of mine, so you wouldn't know her, but but we've known each other for many years. She actually gave me this ornament, which is a 2020 castle, and it looks like Cinderella castle to me, not like Disney World Cinderella castle, like actual Cinderella castle. And it's so pretty. It looks like it's ticking towards midnight. And she just gave me the best compliment because she gave this and said, it just looked like you, so you needed to have it. And I thought that was so sweet. All right, we're gonna do Funko Pops and then pins, and then we are out of here. So, Funko Pops. Let's start with some Marvel fandom pops. So John got me two that I had my eye on for a really long time. I'm building up my Marvel Venom Funko Pops, and so he got me my favorite bad guy. He got me the Venomized Thanos. So really, really happy to have this one. I've heard a lot of people don't necessarily like this one because it's too simple maybe, but I love it because I just love that you can tell it's Thanos and he's being venomized. It's like the whole point. I get it. I like it. And then I'm trying not to have too many of the same characters, so I'm trying to stick to, you know, like one Captain, one Iron Man, one Spider-Man, one Hulk, etc. And so which Hulk did I pick that I really wanted? Hulk with tacos. Absolutely obsessed with this scene. So funny. I kind of love that it's like when, you know, Bruce and the Hulk are at peace and they're one. So I really liked that part. Like, who would pick this as their only Hulk pop? Me. That's who. So that was really cool. And then John got me he got me a few pops, but I'm trying to stick to like just fandoms I think you guys would be interested in. And so I am going to show you two Christmas specific ones he got me because I think you'll really like them. The first is the Grinch, and not only is he flocked and he was a box lunch exclusive, so cool, but he has the roast beast that he gets to carve at the end of the film. I very much love the original cartoon the most, and so this warms my heart. And this is again one I don't really want to put away for just Christmas time. Similarly, Buddy the Elf. Oh my gosh. So this one was not from John, and I think I just said that he got me two. John didn't give me this one. I'm sorry. This was from my friend Melissa, and I absolutely love this movie. I think this is so cool. There are a few variations of this. He's holding maple syrup. I think there's one where he's holding a raccoon or a raccoon's attacking him. I'd have to look closer at it. And there are other really cool Funko Pops from this collection, but this was definitely like my number one that I really, really wanted. And so this will be really nice to have out and decorate with for Christmas every single year. I still have three more pops to show you. The first was from my friend Jess, and it's one of my only Mandalorian pops, and it is The Child, and it's from season 2 of The Mandalorian. It says The Child Control Knob. I feel like it should say with control knob, but it says The Child Control Knob. And just in case there's anybody who hasn't seen it yet, I don't want to spoil it, but this is actually from my favorite Mandalorian episode. I picked up this box to share with you guys because I really wanted to show you a pop that I was super excited about that my friend Katie gifted me. But it's empty because it's already on display. So I'll show you the box. I'll run down and get the figurine. It is the chase version of the mayor from Nightmare Before Christmas. And let me tell you, the mayor, specifically the chase version, one of my favorite things from the movie. The mayor is okay, but in the chase version, he's holding up his plans for next Halloween. And John and I had watched this movie, which is one of John's favorite movies. So we'd watched it quite a bit. And the mayor's holding up these plans. And we'd seen this scene a few times. And finally, John he goes, Kate, these are his like big plans for next Halloween. And it's just like a drawing of a bat and a cat. Like that just like really made us laugh. The final pop I got is actually a Pop Rides, and it's one of my only, if not my only, Pop Rides, and it is for my Cinderella collection. It is her carriage with the horses, and my sister was dying to buy this for me, but she was like, I didn't know if you'd like it, and then when I thought you would like it, I was afraid someone else was gonna buy it for you, so I definitely put it on her Christmas list, and she was so excited about getting me this one. I cannot wait when I redo my YouTube room this year. I'm gonna put up specific Cinderella theme shelves, and this is going to be a huge centerpiece of it. So I am completely obsessed with this. Okay, and our final section of this video is pins. I definitely got pin spoiled by a few people in my life, and I'm really excited. The incredible thing is that there were no double pins. Like Katie, Jess, and Melissa all got me pins, and they are all completely different. And the craziest thing about that to me is that each and every one of them got me a different Miko pin. And not only did I not already have that pin, they all got me different ones. Like, that is astounding to me, really. So I'm gonna start with Melissa's, and she got me, I feel like she was kind of like, Melissa, I'm sorry, I could be wrong, but I think we had the conversation that you just threw this on because it was like this or paying for shipping, and I'm so glad that you did, because this is a pin I had on my wish list. It is Miko sitting, and he's like Bigfoot Miko. Disney, a bunch of years ago, released some Bigfoot pins, like Marie and Thumper, I think. I have them too. Maybe Sully and Tigger. And so Box Lunch released their own Miko version, and I'm obsessed with it. That is amazing. And my friend Jess got me Miko and Flit, I think also from Box Lunch. And I think Miko has a little snack there, a little biscuit. So that's a cutie for sure. Really like this one too. And I think also from Box Lunch, Katie got me a set of Miko and Flit. Like, how could this happen? They could all get me Box Lunch Miko pins, and they're all different and they're all fabulous. Like, amazing. My friend Jess, in addition to that pin, also got me a Toy Story alien pin, so she really nailed, like, my favorite characters, right? And I definitely don't have like an alien board together. I always told myself I wasn't going to collect alien pins, but you know what? Over the years, it just kept happening. And now I definitely have enough for a full-fledged board, and very excited for this one. He's super cute. All of the other pins Katie got for me are holiday Disney pins, such cuties. This one I almost bought for myself a bunch of times, and I just told myself I shouldn't spend the money around the holidays, and Katie got it for me. And so this was the third gingerbread Mickey and Minnie item she got for me. Like, what? That's amazing. And it's their 2020 Christmas pin and features Mickey and Minnie. They're just adorable. They're gingerbread mice. I love it. She also got me Christmas Stitch from Box Lunch, as well as from Box Lunch, Christmas Gus Gus. You've seen him in this video a couple of times, so people really get my taste. I shove it down their throats enough, right? And then another raccoon I love, who is not Miko, Rocket Raccoon. And so this says Seasons Greetings, and it's one of the Marvel Disney pins for Christmas they released this year. And I definitely I don't think I have any other Marvel Christmas pins, if I'm not mistaken. So that is so cool that she got me this. So my sister also picked me up some pins. She got me these parents and their kids blind box pins from Box Lunch. I haven't opened them. She was very patient with me, and she's totally understanding that I would open these on my channel rather than on Christmas. But it's like Mrs. Potts and Chip, it's like Mufasa and Simba, and I just think that's adorable. She got me 3 of these boxes, so very excited to open that. But then she and her husband Eric also got me this Nightmare Before Christmas pin, and it took me a minute. Because it has Jack and Sally on it, but then they're inside a heart, and the heart is the tentacles, I'll say, of my favorite NBC character, Harlequin, and you can see his little demon face at the bottom. And This is just so spectacular. Like, that is so thoughtful. And then this pin, guys, it's the first thing I think I opened from Lauren, and she was like, I don't even know if you're gonna like this. I don't know what I was thinking. It's stupid. You shouldn't, like, you won't even like it. I love this, guys. I can't even tell you. It's from a small shop, and it's a porg going to Disney, and it looks like he's going to one of the festivals, because he has that little orange bird sipper that was really big at one of the festivals. Was it Flower and Garden 2 years ago, I think? Because I was there. I think that was it. And also a Figment little backpack. It's so cute. And I said to her, I was like, you don't even know, my #1 favorite Disney pin collection is characters going to the Disney parks. And this is perfect for that. So that is like so spectacular to me. So guys, I'm ending on a present that really like blew me away, and it's from Katie. And she got me a pin that I wanted so badly, but you had to be a D23 member to order it. And in the past, I'd asked Katie one time before to get me a D23 pin, and I gave her the money for it, or maybe I bought lunch. I can't remember. Either way, she got me the pin. And so I kept thinking, let me ask Katie to buy this pin for me. Let me ask her to get this pin for me. And I just kept saying no. For some reason, like, something was like, don't bother Katie. Don't ask her. Like, it's fine. And she got me the darn pin anyway. Like, oh, we're like this. And it is, again, from D23. It is a wreath, a limited edition of 2300 that features the characters from Mickey's Christmas Carol. I am so dying. I'm gonna officially take it outside of its plastic and show you up close. So clearly, I'm acknowledging it. I got totally spoiled for Christmas. I will say that, like, for me and John, we knew we were going all out, like a blow it out Christmas, because we also didn't have a big trip or anything planned because of, you know, what's going on. And so we were like, you know what? That money we would have spent on a big trip, let's do a huge Christmas. And so we spoiled ourselves, but we also spoiled like the people we love in our lives, and they spoiled us right back. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think that's lovely. I think that's wonderful. And we're gonna tone it down, scale it back a little bit next Christmas, but we still just love it. We love the thoughtfulness of gift giving. It's fun. It's fun to give. It's fun to receive. I love it all. I'm glad to be back filming for you guys again. Let me know what you thought in the comments down below, and I'll see you real soon.